The Supreme Court of the United States is the highest judicial body in the federal judiciary system. Its role is to interpret the Constitution and federal laws, resolve disputes between states, and ensure uniformity in the interpretation and application of federal law. The Supreme Court consists of 9 justices, including a Chief Justice and 8 Associate Justices, who are appointed for life by the President with the advice and consent of the Senate. Here's how the Supreme Court shapes legal precedent in the U.S. Interpreting the Constitution. One of the primary functions of the Supreme Court is to interpret the Constitution and determine its meaning in cases brought before it. The Court's interpretations of constitutional provisions establish legal precedents that guide future decisions on similar issues. Reviewing laws and executive actions. The Supreme Court has the authority to review the constitutionality of laws passed by Congress and executive actions taken by the President. This power, known as judicial review, allows the court to strike down laws or actions that are found to violate the Constitution. Establishing legal precedent. When the Supreme Court issues a decision in a case, it establishes legal precedent that lower courts must follow in similar cases. This principle, known as stare decisis, ensures consistency and predictability in the application of law. Lower courts are generally bound to follow Supreme Court precedent unless there are compelling reasons to depart from it. Resolving circuit splits. The Supreme Court has the authority to resolve conflicts or splits among the federal circuit courts of appeals on matters of federal law. When different circuit courts reach conflicting interpretations of the same legal issue, the Supreme Court may hear an appeal to provide a definitive resolution and establish uniformity in the law. Guiding state courts. While the Supreme Court primarily interprets federal law, its decisions can also have implications for state courts and state law. State courts may look to Supreme Court precedent for guidance in interpreting similar provisions of state constitutions or statutes. Addressing social and legal issues. The Supreme Court plays a crucial role in addressing significant social and legal issues facing the nation. Its decisions have addressed a wide range of issues, including civil rights, criminal justice, reproductive rights, privacy, and the balance of power between the federal government and the states. Overall, the Supreme Court's decisions shape legal precedent in the U.S. and have far-reaching implications for the interpretation and application of law. By resolving legal disputes, interpreting the Constitution, and establishing precedent, the court plays a central role in the American legal system and the development of U.S. law.